Well, I don't know. I think sometimes we seem to be inundated by lies, innuendo, fear-mongering, bullying, bribery, and worse, as governments, political parties, and various vested interests within the system try to improve their positions or hold on to their positions, and in the process, they attempt to manipulate and to corrupt information. Now, this is a recipe, I think, for confusion and bigotry. And the only antidote, really the only antidote that exists, is honest, accurate information that encourages critical thinking. This is, of course, guaranteed by our rightly hailed Constitution, but it raises the point that the role of the Fourth Estate, of journalism, becomes much more important, crucial at this stage, more important perhaps than it has ever been. And this came to the point this week when I thought back to Friday, when our government, the South African government, backed Russia and China, hardly paragons of human rights, in opposing a United Nations attempt to gain commitment from nations around the world to freedom of expression and privacy online. It was a worthwhile thing, and we stood on the wrong side, I think. This was an international aspect of an ongoing war, and the local focus of that war, the local battle at the moment, is around the SABC. And it is a crucial battle because the SABC is a public broadcaster. And therefore, like journalists everywhere should in principle, SABC in principle should also be answerable to the public at large. Yet this is in a media environment where there are more public relations practitioners, spin doctors, than there are journalists. This means that media workers are under incredible pressure. And it is perhaps ironic that the South African National Editors Forum is now the major standard bearer in the industry for freedom of information and freedom of expression. Journalists obviously need to get their organizational house in order, but mass support, public support for freedom of expression and the free flow of information is vital. Because it's necessary, it's the only antidote, as I've said, to information that is socially poisonous and politically debilitating. Anyway, that will be the focus of my Inside Labour column this week, which you can access on this platform, Fin24, tomorrow, and a version of which will appear in the City Press business section on Sunday. Plenty to get your teeth into there, to comment, to criticize, to make suggestions, to editor@fin24.com. That's editor@fin24.com. And for this week, that's all from me. Cheers.